Hello, namaste. Yes, I've been asked to do a reading on Reiki versus other energy systems. What's the highest? What about this guy, John Armitage? Is it higher? Is it better? So, I think I'll just do the reading on John Armitage. Now, I have very specific things that I say about energies, Reiki, etc., which I'm happy to put in another video if you like, okay? But I think I'll just do the reading right now on this John Armitage, because it looks like he's like an offshoot of this, whatever this new paradigm is. Okay, but it says that he's really, in one way he wants to claim that he's a part of it, and another way I'm not really a part of it. So I think it would be just easier just to do the reading on John Armitage himself. Okay. I'm not a big fan of Reiki. Okay. I'll tell you why. I'm a Kundalini adept guru that finished the whole of the journey. I had Kundalini awakening when I was young, and it completed in 1999. Okay. So, there's energy. Energy is energy. Okay. When you access it. But the problem is, people that are doing the energy work are not balanced in themselves. And I don't care how much you say you're backed out of and this energy is neutral. When you're working on somebody, there is a connection, and it's connecting consciousness to consciousness, and there is filtering that happens, okay? So if they are not in balance, guess what? I don't care how neutral the energy is, it's going to be skewed. And people don't understand when they're working with Reiki and these other energetic things, it can awaken Kundalini. And if you don't know what you're doing and it gets off balance, it could be very detrimental. Okay? Yes, I work on people. I used to work on people much more than I do now, but I stopped, and I'll tell you why I stopped working. Because people didn't want to do their practices and walk their path. They wanted just to come, lay down on the table, and I'm going to balance them out. They get up, they feel great, they go off. They don't do their work. So I stopped doing energy work on people, because you have to actually sit with things and do the work yourself, rather than have, fast track that I'm going to do everything for you. No. Anyway, the strongest energy that's there is Kundalini. Okay? Kundalini. Not a pranic surge, not a, and when that opens, it goes through all the levels, layers of consciousness. But I don't advocate anybody working on anyone until they are completed. Because you're not in balance until you are a completed master. Then you are in full balance. Then you have a way to work with energy that remains in balance. Okay? So, asking me about it is, you're not going to hear what you want to hear. Okay? So, let's see. Size, this is John Armitage. Okay. Scholar, okay. Prison. Okay, let's see what else comes up. John Armitage. Yeah, so many people now, they, read some books, have a philosophy, pretend to channel, say something that sounds good, draw people in, make a lot of money from it, and they have nothing. really, they have nothing. I'm not saying this guy does, I haven't done the reading yet, but so many times this is the case. And then you have people like myself that are genuine teachers, have actually done the work, are willing to give back to humanity, but because we don't promote ourselves, people look and go, what do you know? Nobody's heard of you. You can't know anything. Okay? So they want to go to the big show. This is what they do. They go to the big show all the time. Okay? And they get deluded by their own ignorance. People need to wake up. They need to wake up soon. Okay. Okay, the first thing is, you know, he's got something to sell. Okay? Straight off, out of the pack. He's got something to sell. And it's very nice, very sparkly. Okay? Sells it to those bored people. But let's go forward and see what else we have. Maybe he's got some redeeming qualities somewhere, but we'll see what it's there. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see what this has to do with this. Okay. He's done some kind of battling in his life and walking away with what he has, but it's like, you know, sometimes they're like wounded warriors. They come forward and they a lot of times speak out of their pain rather than genuine transcendence. Okay, let's see what this one has to do. Yeah, he wants to speak of, you know, you're going to get everything, happy, light, have a happy home, this and that. That, you know, I'm going to tell you how to get out of it. Maybe tell you you're going to free yourself from your prison of your mind or whatever it is that he's got going. So let's continue forward and see what it is about John Armitage. You know, another thing with a lot of the channelers, they channel something. It's not something that they themselves know directly from direct experience. It's like being a radio. You're pulling in a message from somewhere else. So if you go to them for help, they can't help you because they have not walked the paths themselves. Okay? So, again, you know, people, I'm not saying there's something inherently wrong. Simplicity, okay? You know, some of the messages coming through channeling can be right on, very beneficial, but some are not. Again, you have to use discretion when you're going, and they can on the surface sound very similar to each other, you know, but when you start getting into depth of it, some things become very skewed and then just really go off balance. So just be very careful if you're going to things like this. You know, again, I don't know why people always think that if it's disembodied that it's higher knowledge. Realization is realization is realization. Okay? Realization is the culmination of experience. Whether you're on this plane or another plane, It's when that ego self has deconstructed into that primary is. And what remains is that primary is. And one speaks from that level of truth. That's all. Release.
Unknown caller.
Okay. This is something I have to take. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's okay. Just walk in. The door's open. Thank you. All right. Bye. Sorry about that. So anyway, he's talking about release. If he's trying to connect you with different spiritual energies, it's about, healing the body, releasing these dramas and traumas that people hold. And yes, people can release dramas and traumas. I've worked with many people, and many people have those kind of shifts when you're working with them energetically. Okay, next. Trust. He's got a thing based on trust. So if he's going, if you're going to him, of course he's going to say you've got to trust the universe, trust in the higher powers, trust in the universe, trust in yourself, connect with that, connect with this, I don't want to say like infant self, but connect with that kind of that innocence, connect with that innocence that's there, okay? And let this light, let a light begin, okay? Let's see what else we have to with John Armitage. Now, in just a little while, somebody's going to come through my front door and the dogs are going to go crazy. I can tell you. Unfortunately, I went to use the shower in my bathroom, and it's one of the rain showers, and I turned it on, turned out to go out because I wanted to fill up the tub, and it was like an absolute waterfall. I was going out the door's 3/4 of the way, and this water shooting out, and I'm soaked. The bathroom is soaked, the walls are soaked, and I think the pipe, when it comes out of the thing, it either cracked or it come loose or something, but I mean, it was a major disaster. Okay, again, kind of magic. This one, it means it's going to make it fly. If you come there, it's going to connect you up so that this energy connection can happen. Okay. So let's see what else we have with this. Okay, next. Yeah. Temptation. Okay. Yeah, people want to connect with that energy, and they think, they're going to have more power, and, a lot of times they think, well, I'm going to heal the world, and I'm going to do this, and it's going to be such a good thing. And usually it becomes very ego-affirming. rather than lessening ego, it just supports ego. Okay? After all, I'm such a great helper of God. Look at... No, I'm just helping humanity. And one gets pulled into these temptations of more ego play. Okay? That happens. It's a big stumbling block for a lot of people on a path. Okay? Let's see what else we have. John Armitage. Okay. Let's see what we have. Okay, he gives a very skewed thing. He presents it as very gentle, penetrating, faith moderation, deep influence, non-violence, but it's skewed. His message is skewed. It's not showing up as a full-on spiritual message. You know, he wants it to sound that way, but it's not coming from a point of spirituality. No, see? No. If it were coming from genuine spirituality, this would be going in a circular motion. It's not coming from genuine spirituality in his case. Just not. Okay. You know, not all powers are coming from the light either. You can have powers coming that are skewed. They're a bit polluted. They're, you know, and so you have to be so, you know, keep open. Okay. Let me see what it does with this one. This one is clarity of belief. So yeah, he's presenting a belief system. Let's see what happens with this. Yeah, again, it's skewed. Oh, he's going to give you a belief system to believe in, but it's skewed. It's skewed. It's not coming from clarity. It is not coming from absolute clarity. It's being skewed with something. Okay. Let's look and see what else we have here. Next is wheel is turning. Okay. The wheel is turning. Okay. Next. Oop. That doesn't belong in there. Let's do this again, because that does not belong in there. Let's see what else we have. The wheel is turning. I like kind of the screaming monkey on there hanging on for dear life. Giving out his stuff. Screaming Monkey King. But on the top of it you have the Sphinx with the true knowledge and stuff. But you got the screaming Monkey King coming up trying to give his wisdom. Chattering. That one's kind of funny. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You know, he wants to give this message. He wants to, you know, sound like he's really got something. But he's got a net there. In this one, he's got a net there. And he's got a mask. He's got a mask on his head and a net. Okay, so he's not fully forthrightly honest. He's got a net that he's catching. But he's presenting it as a, you know, the cup of light and love and truth. Okay. Laziness. Okay, let's see. Way to make easy money. For him, it's a way to make easy money. Yep. Way for him to sit back and make easy money. Not good. Okay, yeah. In connections with others, you know, kind of a celebratory dance. Yep. Okay, let's continue forward. Here we go. Yeah, but justice is coming up. Yeah, if you are presenting yourself as a teacher or this and that, there's karma to pay. Okay, you can't, you know, you think you're going to BS the thing and you're going to get out of it and there's no karma. There's karma. Okay, justice is going to happen. You can't, you know, anybody that's a genuine teacher knows you don't mess around. If you're presenting as a teacher or someone of knowledge, your karmic debt is heavier than anybody else's because you are affecting people's lives with this. Okay? People should think long and hard before they want to present themselves as a teacher, really. Yeah, but so many of them think, oh, I just, you know, read a couple books and give it out and present this and I can make a lot of money at it. And they're holding back people's genuine journeys by doing that. Not a smart thing to do. It's just not a smart thing to do at all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, not good. Okay. Not good. Okay. Yeah, that's yeah. Really getting involved with stuff that's yeah, it's not an energy to be involved with. Let me see what else we have with that, because that's just yeah. Again, presenting this cup, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wants to present as this, but behind the scenes we have some other things going on. There's some other things going on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, there are some, you know, you don't want to be playing with these types of things. I mean, you know, again, oh, look at this cup that I have, and yeah, you're going to have this energies and this is stuff, but this, some of these energies, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Not somebody I'd want to be involved with. Yeah. Yeah. He's presenting moonbeams and waterfalls. A lot of fantasy notions. Okay? He's giving these dreams and these things, you know. But no. It's skewed information. It's not coming from source. It's not coming from wisdom. It is skewed, and the energies are not, yeah, transformation, intuition, and patience. But let's look. I've got a feeling this is, again, going to be skewed. Let's see what it does. Let's see if this is going to, well, let me hold it like this. Yeah. Skewing. Skewed. No, 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 no. Misinformation. It's not pure. It's not coming from pure light. It's just not. It's skewed. It's got some heavy, nasty stuff behind it. And again, some of it sounds real good on the surface. And 80% of it might be true, but you get that 20% that sneaks in, 20% of it, which is shadow, and it starts pulling away from the light. Yeah. Says the medicine bag, the treasure. Yeah, the medicine bag and the treasure is not to follow this medicine, this one, okay? So we'll see. Yeah, again, skewed. Skewed. It's skewed again. It is not coming from absolute light. So I don't know what kind of thing this guy is telling people. But, yeah, no, he's not somebody you'd want to get involved with. And this idea, again, like I said, higher, better energy. You know, the best, highest energy is when you've completed the path. You've gone through full Kundalini awakening. That light has been gone through. Okay? And one has entered realization. 0 point balance. Okay? Gone through the death before death. Anything other than that is going to be skewed in some manner. Have some identification, ideation behind it. Okay? So understand there's only energy. It depends on who is accessing the energy, how much energy they can access, how open one is. So it's not that, oh, this is, I'm giving a better, higher energy than that is. Okay? I went one time, and this is pretty funny. When I lived in Arizona, I went to a thing and they were doing Reiki, and I said, yeah, I do energy work too. Oh, you can't unless you've been, unless you've been initiated by a Reiki master, you can't be doing energy. Oh, really? You don't think so? No, no, it's not impossible. Let us do Reiki on you and you'll see the difference. And they touched me and it was like touching a live wire. They backed off so quick. Never mind. Because I had Kundalini awakening. At that time, it was just really off the map. So they touched me and it was like being shocked. They backed off real fast and they learned a lesson. I really, you really need to know what you're doing with energies. Just because the energy is neutral, okay, and yes, energy is neutral. If you hook it up the wrong way, it's deadly, okay? Understand, if you hook it up the wrong way, you spin it the wrong way, it's deadly. So you have to understand and know what you're doing with energies. And when you're working with energies, it can awaken Kundalini. And if you're awakening Kundalini, you need to understand what is needed to keep in balance. Because if you go out of balance, you could be very, very in a lot of trouble. Because when Kundalini opens, it's 24/7. It's not something you control, a light switch. You turn it on and off when you want to play with it. Okay? It's very serious. It goes through all the levels, layers of consciousness. You have to deal with what they call shadow self. All your fears, all your dramas are going to be up in your face to be looked at. You're going to be challenged by negative forces. Okay? It's not something to play with. Okay? Unless you're ready to go the whole way to realization and you're willing to let go of what you need to let go of in your life to do that, don't play around with it, okay? I'm just giving you a heads up. Please don't just play around with it, okay? So namaste, have a great day. Thank you for your question. I hope this has answered it, okay? And you don't go running away screaming in the night. Sorry about all the interruptions, but oh Lord, it's the way it is here, okay? Namaste.